this is sound like a stupid question, but the face on my radio doesn't work. I got one of them I'm going to look at it in a minute. 891s, and the face went out, so I can't tell what frequency I'm on. Would you be kind enough to tell me where we're located?
Yes, sir. You seem to be real close to 7189, Roger.
Okay, 7189. And you say 7.189. Okay, because usually we use 80, but like I say, I usually lock this radio, and somehow or another it got unlocked, and I didn't know where I was. My name's Paul, WW4PW, and I'm camping out on if you're just about 30 miles north of Western Salem.
Well, you're getting wet right now, aren't you, Paul?
No, sir, it's not raining here. We got some sprinkles on the windshield now, and the wind itself's only about 12 miles an hour in gust, but it's not bad. I've seen it this way on this mountain, which we're on Hanging Rock. I've seen it here in Hanging Rock like that when they didn't have no storm headed this way come up.
Roger, Roger. Now, are you visiting, or do you live there, sir?
We're in RV. A lot of times we come up here and we camp host, and they got a special spot that see, there's no sewage up here except for 2 spots, and we come in as a volunteer. We're not really doing anything, but they call us a volunteer so we can stay for, they let us stay 2 or 3 days a year up here, and the other part we usually camp host, and sometimes we stay 2 months when we're camp hosting, but right now we're just dead weight.
Roger, Roger. Well, you're sounding really good. You're getting out of there. You just running 100 watts?
Oh, no, I'm cheating.
Well, I'm not sure what that means.
Let me see. I could be running anywhere from 400 to 500 watts. I've got one of them Ameritron 500Ms, which is a solid state unit. Now, I probably need to fire the engine up to keep it keyed up, but fact is, it does a fine job.
Oh, well, I'll attest to that, Paul. I mean, gosh. And I was just going to really congratulate you on banging with 100 watts, but I can see what that's all about now. You got something under the hood there causing a big drain on the battery.
Yeah, I do. But it's also using a Tar Heel. It's not the small one, it's the big one that takes all the wattage that I can afford to put in it. But the fact is, it's a real fine antenna. Other than it's a little stiff, you have to watch any kind of little limb you're going under. And other than that, it's just a fine little antenna.
Roger, Roger. Now, let me see. You're running an inverter to do all this?
Oh, no. All this is 12 volts. That Marathon there was just 12 volts hooked up to it doesn't have its own power supply back there.
Oh, so your amp is a 12-volt amp?
It is. It runs on 12 volts. This whole system, as a matter of fact, one of the homes, a lot of times I run it on solar power, the whole thing.
Wow, man, really sounds good. Do you have blowers on that? I'm sure you do. How many blowers are you running on that box?
I don't have a clue what's there. I think there's just one fan in it. Let me look. Believe it or not, I got books and there's stuff stacked on top of it. I might need to clear that up. What do you think?
Well, I wouldn't put anything on top of it. I'd let that heat get out as best as possible. I keep that top clear, Roger.
Oh yeah, what's the name? My name's Paul.
Roger, Paul. Name here is Jim, Juliet, India, Mike, and we are doing our Friday morning Qso-Vlog recording. We do a recording of our Qsos and then post them on YouTube in a couple of days. So if you might be interested in checking out your SMOKIN mobile there, if you go to YouTube and do a call letter search for Kilo Charlie 9, Victor Kilo Victor, that'll bring up our Qso-Vlog page, and on that page we'll entitle this one My Group, and then we use the date 9/14/18 and the frequency is 7189. Roger?
Oh, very well. Yeah, that's a good deal. I'm just glad to be able to find out what frequency I'm on. I know I'm probably one KC on for y'all normally talk, but I'm going to slide down or up 9 more and see if my buddies are there. I hope I don't interfere with y'all. Y'all have a good morning, and I appreciate you getting back with us, and we're going to be standing by at this time. Every once in a while, the face of this thing will come up, and I can reset everything, but I'm not real satisfied with this particular radio. It's a good radio, it talks fine, but if you can't see the front of it, it's not like having a car with a dead battery. A brand new car with dead battery ain't no good, and the radio that doesn't show you your face, it just very seldom is any good. So, and let's get a nice photo like you tell me where I'm located back to you.
Roger, Roger. Well, now maybe next time at the closest Hamfest, you can find those guys that are selling those frequency counters, and you know, for maybe 40 or 50 bucks, you can solve your problem without having to send that radio off. Roger.
Oh yeah, you know, I've never thought about it and wouldn't know where it hooked up. I've got one, but I don't think it would work on this particular radio. It's off of 520. It usually plugs in the back, and this hasn't got it's got some plugs back there, but I wouldn't have an idea what cord to put it on. You know, when I was I'm almost get bad here, but when I was on 11 meter, we had frequency counters that just tied into you would take and I think it went on to the coax, and the coax went out to the antenna, and it'd tell you what frequency you was on.
Oh, Roger, Roger. Well, I'm sure, you know, you're running 400 or 500 watts. You'd probably just put a little piece of wire, a little stub wire off that frequency counter, and you'd be, you know, reading the frequency you're transmitting on, which is what you're interested in doing, you know, since we're doing simplex. So, you know, what you're transmitting is what you're receiving with any luck at all. So I would take that FREQ counter and just put a little piece of wire on it, and you'll probably, you know, be able to copy your transmit frequency real easy, Roger.
Yeah, now I'm mad. Because I didn't think about that myself, and I've been putting up with this about 6 months. All right, let me let you go. Maybe other people might want to get in there. And may the Lord bless you. WW4PW in the Mobile, top of Hanging Rock Mountain. We're standing by.
Roger, Roger Paul from Hanging Rock Mountain in that smoking Mobile. Boy, that's the best signal I've copied today, sir. So 3 is that away. And listen, you know, you got some bad weather coming in, so every once in a while, you know, it might be good to get over on the AM side or the FM side of your little portable radio and find out exactly what's coming your way, because you know, that's a fairly large front. And they're, you know, they're talking 11, 12 or more inches of rain possible. So I know you're up on a mountain, but you got to get down there to get somewhere. And if you need to get somewhere, you might think about when to do that, because that much water can certainly cause a lot of flooding around hills, you know. So 3's that way, Paul. We'll catch you later. It's KC9VKV.
73.